Hey there, travelers. It's day 4 of our trip around the contiguous United States. Today is our last day in New York. We're finishing up the last 2 lighthouses required for the Long Island Lighthouse Challenge, and then we'll go ahead and start into our route into Connecticut. So let's see what the day has in store. Come on, follow us. We set out to complete the lighthouses first thing in the morning. Old Field Lighthouse was up first. We had the place to ourselves and enjoyed a nice walk around the grounds. After that, we saw the Huntington Lighthouse. It was kind of an adventure to get there on the streets, but we got to the right spot. That's it, travelers. That makes number 10 on the Long Island Lighthouse Challenge series. In the bag. Time for the next stop. First stop is the Grumman Ironworks Memorial. A lot of really cool items on display. And since it was still very early in the morning, we had the whole place to ourselves to walk around and explore each piece. Our next stop was the town of Stony Brook. There were many surprises in store here. Breezy Park featured a nice memorial statue to the namesake. Theodore Roosevelt Sanctuary is one of those many surprises you come across while geocaching. The trail spiraled its way up from park. It wrapped through flower fields and a lot of headstone. The summit had a quote from Theodore Roosevelt and his gravestone itself sitting behind a fenced area. Of course, Ai-chan didn't really feel like climbing all those steps, but since I let her off leash, she walked at her own pace and slowly made her way up, flight by flight, until we got to the top. Once we got all the way to the top, she found a nice spot to rest and enjoy the view. Our last stop in New York was Samuel Culper's gravesite. This is exactly what I'm talking about when I say that geocaching is a local's tour of the area. There's no way I would have found this little cemetery and back paths behind these houses without a little bit of help from somebody in the geocaching community. And what a reward once you get there. This is the kind of New York I want to see when I come back. Excellent. I'm ready to move on to Connecticut. There's a dog that couldn't be happier to be covering some miles on the road. Ai-chan and I are on the trail together on our way to oldest cache in Connecticut in Bartlett Arboretum and Gardens. We found it, oldest in Connecticut. We had to hike out for a few of the pages coming up the west side of the state. But I'm always in for an excuse to see a new trail system. Even better when it offers an obstacle course along the way. Be sure to double check where you're stepping on each of the bridge crossings. The rushing waters under Bull's Bridge were really something. While we were here, I completed an earth cache about kettlebell formation. I think I'd forgotten how many great bridges Connecticut had. Even the less adorned ones offer fantastic views. but the covered bridges were always the winners in my book. I reached the viewpoint with only a half hour till sunset, so I had to hustle to make it to the top as quickly as I could. Ai-chan chose to stay behind in the car, just as well as she wouldn't have appreciated the obstacle course you had to go through to make it to it. It was all worth it for that view, right on time to catch the sunset. Alright travelers, that wraps up day 4 of our adventure through the US. Today we finished the Long Island Lighthouse Challenge with the last 2 remaining lighthouses we needed to find. Then we made our way up to Connecticut and started rolling through the beautiful green hills, working on county and DeLorme pages. We saw lots of neat sights on the road. Stay tuned with us tomorrow as we continue to work our way through Connecticut, 1 page and 1 county at a time. I can't wait to see what the state delivers. Stay tuned for more updates. And remember, like and subscribe.